Welcome. Aging is a beautiful journey, and it's not about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters. Think of it as a time to focus on what enriches your life, both mentally and emotionally. In today's video, I'll share 3 transformative habits inspired by Buddhist wisdom that will help you live a more fulfilling and joyful life after 70. Life after 70 isn't about pushing harder or keeping up with everyone else. It's about embracing who you are, cherishing the present moment, and finding peace in simplicity. Imagine waking up every morning feeling lighter, both in body and spirit. These habits aren't just tips, they're powerful practices that have stood the test of time. Helping millions find peace and happiness. For instance, have you ever noticed how a small shift in mindset can completely change your day? Instead of rushing through daily tasks, what if you approached them with mindfulness and gratitude? It's like washing your face in the morning, not just to refresh your skin, but as a way to symbolically let go of yesterday's worries. Throughout this video, I'll show you how these habits can help you let go of unnecessary burdens, create more mental space, and discover true contentment. These are simple but impactful changes that don't require physical strain or complicated routines. They only ask for your willingness to embrace them, so, whether you're here to learn, reflect, or make a positive change, this is your moment. Let's journey together to uncover these timeless habits that can make your 70s the most fulfilling chapter of your life. Let's get started. As we grow older, our bodies naturally slow down, but that doesn't mean we stop thriving. It simply means shifting the focus from strenuous physical activity to nurturing our mental well-being. Today, I want to share a practice that has profoundly changed my life and the lives of many I know, replacing physical exertion with mindful mental activity. Take meditation, for example. It's not just about sitting quietly, it's a journey inward. With just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can transform how you feel emotionally and physically. I remember a dear friend of mine, Mary, who struggled with sleepless nights and constant worry. She started meditating every morning using an app called Calm. Within weeks, she told me she felt lighter, slept better, and even enjoyed her daily routines more. Another powerful tool is the body scan technique. This simple practice involves lying down or sitting comfortably and directing your attention to each part of your body, from your toes to the crown of your head. It helps you release tension and connect with yourself in ways that physical activity sometimes cannot. If meditation feels challenging at first, start with something familiar, reading. Choose books or articles that inspire you, whether it's poetry, stories of resilience, or wisdom from philosophers and spiritual teachers. I personally love journaling, too. Writing down thoughts, reflections, or even small gratitudes each day clears the mind and feeds the soul. Think of these practices as a way to water your inner garden. Just as plants need sunlight and care, your mind needs moments of peace and nourishment. And the best part? These activities don't require energy-draining effort, they simply ask for your attention and intention. Imagine starting your day with a few deep breaths, journaling a positive thought, or spending 10 minutes in silence. How different would your day feel? This isn't about giving up physical movement, it's about balancing it with the power of your mind, so, why not try it? Begin with one small practice today. Download a meditation app, pick up a book that inspires you, or simply sit quietly and breathe. Trust me, these small steps can lead to big changes in how you experience life after 70. Letting go, it's such a simple phrase but can feel so hard to do. Yet, as we grow older, letting go is one of the most powerful tools for creating peace and happiness in our lives. I want to share with you why this practice is so transformative and how you can make it a meaningful part of your daily routine. Let me start with a personal story. A close friend of mine, Linda, once told me how she carried regret for years about a missed opportunity in her career. Every time she thought about it, her heart sank. One day, she decided to write it all down, every feeling, every regret. She then tore the paper into tiny pieces and threw them away. She told me it was like a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. This is the essence of letting go, acknowledging what burdens us, accepting it, and releasing it. And it's not just emotional, it's also physical. Let's take an example from our daily lives: washing your face. Instead of rushing through it, turn it into a moment of mindfulness. Feel the water, imagine it washing away not just dirt but also negative thoughts or worries. Another simple practice is turning mundane chores into rituals of gratitude. For instance, when washing dishes, think about the journey of the food you just ate, how it nourished your body. These small acts ground you in the present and create space for joy and peace. You see, holding on to past regrets or unnecessary stress only drains your energy. By letting go, you create room for new experiences, deeper connections, and a lighter heart. Here's a practical tip: at the end of each day, write down one thing you want to let go of, whether it's a thought, a worry, or a feeling. Tear it up or burn it, safely, of course, as a symbolic act of release. Imagine waking up each morning with a little less weight on your mind. How much more energy and joy could you bring to your day? Letting go isn't about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself to focus on what truly matters, so, why not give it a try? Start small. Take a moment today to let go of one thing that no longer serves you. Trust me, the peace you'll gain is worth it. Gratitude, it's a simple word, but its impact on mental and emotional health is profound. Let me take a moment to share why practicing gratitude daily is one of the most effective ways to enrich your life, especially as we age. I'll begin with a story. A close friend of mine, Mary, in her 70s, started a gratitude journal on her doctor's recommendation. Each night, she wrote down 3 things she was grateful for. At first, it felt odd, but soon, she began noticing small joys, like the way the sunlight hit her kitchen table or a call from her grandchild. Within weeks, she felt lighter, happier, and more connected to her life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It's not just about grand moments but the little things: the smell of coffee in the morning, a warm blanket, or the laughter of a loved one. These are treasures we often overlook but carry the power to transform our mindset. Here's a practical way to practice gratitude. Start by writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They can be as simple as, "I had a delicious meal," or "the weather was lovely today." Over time, this small habit rewires your brain, helping you see more positives in your life. Another way is to infuse gratitude into daily activities. Let's take preparing a meal as an example. Instead of rushing through it, pay attention to each step. Notice the colors of the vegetables, think about where they came from, and appreciate the nourishment they provide. Even something as mundane as washing dishes can become a ritual of gratitude. As you feel the water on your hands, think about how fortunate you are to have clean water and a meal to enjoy. These small acts make ordinary moments extraordinary. Scientific research supports this too. Studies show that practicing gratitude increases dopamine levels in the brain, improving mood and even boosting immunity. It's a simple practice with profound benefits. So, take a moment today to embrace gratitude. Write it down, speak it aloud, or simply feel it in your heart. You'll notice a shift, not just in your mood, but in the way you experience life. Let me leave you with this thought: gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Why not start flexing that muscle today? Thank you for taking the time to join me on this journey today. As we've explored, living well after 70 is not about doing more but focusing on what truly adds value to our lives. Whether it's practicing gratitude, letting go of unnecessary burdens, or transforming everyday activities into mindful rituals, each of these habits is a step towards a more peaceful, meaningful, and fulfilling life. Let me share a personal story. My neighbor, Mrs. N, in her late 70s, once told me how practicing mindfulness while preparing meals transformed her day. Instead of feeling rushed or overwhelmed, she began to find joy in the process, chopping vegetables, smelling the herbs, and appreciating the nourishment she was creating. That small shift brought her unexpected calm and happiness, and that's the beauty of these habits: they don't require drastic changes or strenuous efforts. They are about small, intentional steps that align with where you are in life, helping you embrace aging with grace and vitality. Now, I encourage you to try just one of these habits today. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or slowing down to truly enjoy your meal. Notice how these small changes impact your mood, energy, and overall well-being. Finally, don't keep these insights to yourself. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Which habit resonated with you the most? How do you plan to incorporate it into your life? Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Together, we can create a community that thrives on mindfulness, health, and joy. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.